NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they loved their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Mostert to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
This is Mostert. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A gain of 3. It's 4th.
They'll try it now with Mostert, and he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Feels good, huh?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 34 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go. Still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
2 yards a gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for first.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Garoppolo's going to give to Mostert, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. This is intercepted.
What pass was that?
Stopped by Charvarius Ward. And he's
What kind of fucking pass was that?
Yard line.
By the Chiefs.
He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the
This dude is
afternoon.
fucking horrible, man.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes looking for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Complete to number 10.
That nigga did not get in. So y'all ain't gonna let a nigga challenge that shit. Y'all should challenge that
Chiefs
shit.
add on to their lead.
These motherfuckers ain't ready to challenge that shit. Man, that nigga did not get in, man. You gotta give me a better angle. Let me see that shit.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score. Chiefs 14. 49ers nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
At the 24-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Mostert. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
27-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 73 yards. And the 49ers are back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 out the gate.
God, I can't make this shit up, man. What kind of fucking throw was that, man?
That thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
First down, Mahomes steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. How about a 39-yard
You ain't
pickup?
stick on nigga, man. Come on, my brother.
After one, 14-6 our score. On EA Sports.
14, 49ers 6.
First and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. That'll bring up second down.
Well, the first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Mahomes firing complete, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on first and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Ball sits on the 10, second and 5. Working from the gun, Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. Now the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments.
He takes off with it. It's a fake. Incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. He's got a first down past the 30. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards on the ground. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
It's second and 8. At the Chiefs, 37 now.
Mostert. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 28. That one a first down pickup of 8. Here's Mostert. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Niner first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 13 yards remaining on second down. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
A gain of 10.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. You've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? The ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense. But a good play is made on defense. Oftentimes, leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned. All the other guys making sure they're in the right spot. And on that play, they were able to stop him short of the first down.
Able to convert on fourth to bring up first and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll run with Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. And that one will fall incomplete. 49ers clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Right after the touchdown, extending the lead. Now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. final shot before the half from Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And that's going to hit in the end zone as we restart things here in the second half with a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
This is 3rd.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here we go with Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
It's a gain of...
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
How about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball, but I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Williams. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
Fred Warner.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look at the scoreboard. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
The line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be first and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Harrison Butker, the kickoff.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. We see James bring it out to the 25. To get this drive underway.
Okay.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Now a give to Mostert running right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. And he'll be marked down all the way inside the KC 10. A big play there for the Niners. Give him 53 yards on the ground. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
The ball carrier.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 4.
They'll run right side with Mostert. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. And those 3 rushing touchdown games in this league, you know darn well, those are hard to come by. They're becoming even harder to come by as the years go by, aren't they?
Isn't that the truth? It doesn't matter what you do in terms of game planning. You may be a run-first team, but you're running against an NFL defense. That's some of the biggest, fastest, best athletes on the planet. Hard to do. Cherish that moment, even as he's eager to add to that total.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 20.
That burst good for 20 and a first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And some space
you gotta
here.
love it, baby. Give
And
me
he
some
will
more.
take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
He was brought down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Today's final score.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and it was Patrick Mahomes leading the way.
He doesn't seem to get ruffled no matter where he plays, does he? Home, on the road. If you put him in a neutral site, which he hopes one day would be the Super Bowl, he plays at a high level. We know about the big right arm, but I think it's the poise that I'm really, really admiring out of this youngster and watching him play. How about the first 3 games of his career in the NFL as a starter in 2018? He set a record for touchdown passes with 13.
Yeah, you think back to that entrance, and he has just kept it up. Amazing what he's been able to do. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.